So today we're back in Carlow at this beautiful, beautiful Church of Ireland church. It's a Staplestown church and it's dedicated to Saint Mary. It was built around 1821. Kind of like a Gothic look to it. But you can probably see there right in the corner we've a mausoleum, the Faulkner mausoleum, and we're going to take a look at that. But I think we'll read a few headstones before we get around to that. So we already can see some beautiful headstones. Richard Purser, aged 84, he died in 2015. So lovely ones here. Now this one has caught my eye. It says peace up at the top of it. Thy will be done at the bottom. I'm just trying to get around by the hedge here. In loving memory of Mahalet Sixsmith, who died in 1941, aged 79. I hope I've pronounced that right. With beautiful designs on this headstone. And there's one now after falling. It looks like it was a cross. Loving memory of William Esquire Jr., who fell asleep in Jesus, 1880, aged 57. And I'm going to have to move in a little bit. Oh, beside his remains rest those of his loved widow Sarah, afterwards wife of W.H. Newell Esquire, C.B. and J.P. She was beloved by all. She was beloved by a large circle of friends. Her virtues are briefly referred to on a tablet within the church. And she died February 18, I think it's 1885. So unfortunately, Sarah's memorial has fallen, which is quite sad really, but there seemingly must be a tablet within the church. Now the church is closed, so we won't be able to get in, but there are some pictures there on an information board. This is in loving memory of Henry Rose, another gorgeous headstone, who fell asleep the 15th of July 1950, aged 90, and his wife Margaret Ellen Rose, whom God called home in 1965, aged 89, and also their daughter Gwendolyn Maud Rose. She was 65 when she died in 1981, and also her daughter Elizabeth Jane Rose. She was 85 when she died March 1984, and also their son William Joseph Rose. He was 89 when he died in 1994. Really beautiful designs on that one. Here's another beautiful one. We'll just take a look there at the church. Absolutely gorgeous. We're blessed with a beautiful day. This is in memory of the Reverend Henry Scott, for 10 years rector of this parish, 1877, aged 77, and his wife Elizabeth is there as well. So there's a look at the side of this mausoleum. But before we go there, I'm going to bring you down along the side here. And with some more beautiful headstones and markers along here. These are quite unusual. Beautiful, beautiful, large cross. It looks like it says 1890 there. But we've this one and this one. So the headstone, and I believe they're called footstones. Like a scroll here. We'll take a look. and it's done in the lead letters. It's Jane Anna Hensel, I think it is, entered into rest April, I think that's 1892, aged 80. Until the day dawn. Also Eliza Jane Ireland, entered into rest September 1925, aged 91. And you can see it's almost like a scroll. This gorgeous one, and it looks like somebody has possibly redone the letters. It looks like it might have been the lead lettering and have gone over it with paint, maybe. Mark Purser, 1811 I think it is, and his wife Anne, 1926, aged 85. That could be 1911 there. You can see that it's just little dots there now, that the letters have fallen away. Their son Mark, 1952, and his wife Emma. Rhoda Nera Purser, 2010, aged 88. Gorgeous headstone there with a huge cross just here. And I don't think we'll be able to read that, but I'm going to try and get a bit more. You can see the detail there. It's like ivy running up to the cross at the top, so very different from the Celtic crosses that we see. Kathleen Williams, 1975, aged 42, and her mother Bridget is there, 1981. And we can see these kind of like the mort safes that we've been seeing here in Ireland, but they're really just like a tomb that's kind of has a cap on top of it. I don't think I'm going to be able to read that. Hatchell, I think it is. Hatchell would be the name, possibly 1916 on that. We have two of them just there. So we have a number of railed graves here, and this beautiful one. No writing left that I can see. Maybe there's something here at this front. Oh yeah. In memory of Georgina T. Bagnall, wife of the late Philip Bagnall of Ben Kerry House, 1897, aged 82 years. I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Beautiful. So this railed one doesn't seem to have anything in it, which is quite strange. This one has a tomb, alright. I can see aged 84, 1858 maybe there, but this moss has completely covered the name. Look at this. The detail on the railings. But I don't see anything in here now, unless it's completely covered by the greenery there. We have some markers here. Oh, body of Mr. Samuel. Departed 1801, aged 47. So that has come from somewhere, but I'm not sure where. Would it have been in there? But then why would they have moved it? That's quite a strange place to have it. But look at that. I'd love to have gone in. You can see this gorgeous, gorgeous stained glass window there. And I can just imagine how beautiful that would be inside. More railed ones there. We have a tabletop tomb here surrounded by the rails, and these always prove really difficult to see. Can't shine a torch in or anything. The beloved wife of Thomas Elliot Esquire, 1864 possibly there. We've 3 large tombs in there, but once again extremely hard to read those. And I mean, you can just imagine the cost of something like that back then. Huge amount of money, and to see it then just sitting there unreadable. Wow, I think we found a 1791. Oh, let me see. George Byrne, son of John Byrne of Leyland Bridge, who departed February. Looks like 1791 there, aged 2.5 years. So here lies the body of George Byrne, son of John. He died in 1791 and he was only 2.5. Little pet. It's really, really sad to read those young ages. Now the graveyard is kept extremely well, so obviously there is no family left for these ones because they're in a bad state. These are all leaning forward, but I can't see any writing. No. We have this, looks like a monument, but it seems to have broken. Henry Esquire of Mount something. You might see that in edit. 7th year of his age. Oh, so I think that piece has come away from there, which is a pity. Erected by Abraham Watchhorn in the memory of his father Richard, 1902, age 72. His mother as well, 1893, age 70. And his 2 brothers. Robert died November 1895, aged 45, and William died in 1880, aged just 26. And his 2 sisters, Margaret, she was 29 when she died in 1881. And Mary Jane, she was 20. Margaret Ann was 29 when she died. And Mary Jane was only 21 when she died in 1881. So I'm going to, we just have people visiting here now, so you'll have to excuse me. But this is the mausoleum. And it's tucked away in the corner of the graveyard. That's an angel. We do have 2 holes here. We have some sort of date there, not quite sure yet. but we'll have to have a look into those little holes there, see if we can see anything at all. And you can see all the beautiful autumn coloured leaves. Anything here? No. Look at that. Beautiful scenery there in the background then as well. Look at that tree, guys. Oh my goodness. Wow. That is just, I just love autumn. When you get a day like we have today, with the sunlight catching the colours. Look at that. What a picture. But now, the mausoleum, I'm going to get my torch out. I'm going to take the phone off the gimbal and see if we can see anything in here at all. Right guys, so we're just taking a look inside and you can clearly see that there's a lead coffin there. And as I said, this is the Faulkner mausoleum. And I'm going to try and get, you can see shelving there, and just there is actually another lead coffin and it seems to be open. See if I can get a better look there. And it seems to be that there's maybe shelving up there. Oops. Shelving there. And then down below, there's that coffin. So I'm trying to do this without a gimbal, so you'll have to excuse the shakiness. But really, really interesting. So as I said guys, this is the mausoleum for the Faulkners. They were from Castletown in County Carlow. While we were here at the graveyard and doing the video, a lovely lady came in and started to talk to us. She was able to open the church. We were able to take some photos inside. And she said that there was a wall tablet there. And it's in the memory of Sir Arthur Brooke Faulkner. His effigy is on top of the tablet, and the lady told us that this is the man that is actually buried here in the mausoleum. So very, very interesting. And I will be putting in a clip of that in a moment. So guys, as I said, it looks like we have 2 lead coffins in here, possibly a third. We have some shelving. We have a lovely arched roof. Obviously there is some rubble, it looks like, just on the lower shelf. So there could possibly have been more coffins. It is very, very hard to tell. We have those 2 tiny, tiny little peepholes, or vents I suppose they are. And I suppose these are the clearest shots we could get. But once again, wasn't expecting to see anything. So absolutely delighted to be able to show you. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, look at that. Sir Arthur Brooke Faulkner. Wow. So I'm going to try and read the tablet now. It's actually quite hard to read. So Sir Arthur Brooke Faulkner, who died at Elvington, Gloucestershire, the 23rd of May 1845, youngest son of Hugh Faulkner of Castletown in this parish, by Florence Cole, daughter of the Reverend Henry Cole, brother of the first Earl of Enniskillen, married and daughter of Donald, Esquire of Lewis. It goes on to say then, sound learning refined with classic elegance, love of freedom and benevolence of spirit, characterised his published sentiments and public conduct. Gentle simplicity, amiable modesty, which accompanied his virtues and accomplishments. The lady then actually brought this beautiful stained glass window to my attention, and you can just see the writing there underneath. So guys, that is amazing. I wasn't expecting to see that. We have a little furry friend. Hello. Hello, boy. Hello. Hello. Oh, you're friendly, aren't you? So guys, that being said, take care. God bless. And I'll talk to you soon.